everyone. It's a cold one this morning. The sun's just starting to come up, so we've still got kind of nighttime, morning temperatures. But yeah, the sun's just coming up over the hill. There's not a cloud in the sky, it's nice and clear, which means it's nice and cold. Booger. It's a Thursday today. I have a third Vertua car in today, the Vauxhall, whatever it is, the little ones that we've been putting in the split charge kits. We've got one of those in today, another one, last one for now. So all three of them we've done. That's first thing. My finger's getting a little bit better. I've got the plaster off today, just letting some air get to it. But it's slowly healing up. Still sore, but it's not as swollen. And then this afternoon I've got a Vauxhall Corsa. That's having a set of front speakers because he's blown them up. So we got speaker adapters. I think we're doing a component set. Mids and tweaks in the front. And then I am cracking back on with a Mini. So things we are doing today. We've established that the car is tuned and everything else works, so we're happy with that. We know where the problem is with the head unit, but I now need to assess the issue with the AP 4.9. And the easiest way to do that is we are going to hook it up onto the board. Bell end. Hook it up onto the board on my test board with my own stereo, so we know the output from that is good. We're going to give it a full range signal on pink noise, and we're going to meter with the RTA and the laptop and see what comes out of the other channels, so we get an idea of if one of the channel inputs or outputs is broken. We'll go with that and see what it does. And then after that we'll attack that depending on the result from that. I spoke with Lee last night from Audison, or 4, and this is our next plan of action of kind of tracking down all the problems. We've identified an issue with the stereo. We know that's got a bad channel, but we need to figure out what's wrong with the amp first as well. But other than that, technically he could get the car back while we sort out the rest of it, and obviously still have some music in a vehicle. The main bit of it is done. I need to build the beauty board and light up the LEDs on the 8.9, but I don't see that as a big job. That's just cutting some wood, bit of trimming, and I can do that fairly quickly. It is a little after 7. We are down to about 2 or 3 degrees. There is a storm coming in over the next sort of 3 days. Certainly Friday and Saturday night is due to hit quite hard. So we've got lots of wind, lots of gales, lots of rain, lots of Jonathan Wass, lots of rain. And that obviously, as the temperature drops, is probably going to turn to snow. So it's going to be a little bit mental, a little bit crazy. So we will see what gives with that. Wifey has got, still doesn't know I've got her a car. Wifey has got birthday party this weekend with one of the girls, with Jess. So I'm going to have Faith in the afternoon on Saturday, but I'm going to make her take this on Saturday to do the birthday stuff, so I can get the blue cube back. We're going to swap some bits. I've got to paint some bits on her new cube, and just basically clean it, tidy it, get it all ready for her. And then probably Sunday we'll do wifey new car reveal for her. I don't know whether I'm going to film it or not. She knows what a cube is, and I don't know whether you're interested in that kind of stuff, but we shall see. But yeah, so we're going to give it a cube back, or give it a cube on Saturday. Breakfast. What we're going to do today? Got to be at Greg's because we're on the way. I need to get some diesel, so I'm going to do that now, and then get off to work. And I will see you soon, people. Have a good Thursday, everybody. Hope you are well. See you soon.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
turned up yet. He's running a bit late, but I have a purple petrol cap from the Cube, and we are swapping it for, what are you doing, Belen? We are painting it, same colour as the car. I'm nipping over to my buddy Mike's place. He's going to shot blast it for me, get all the crappy paint off of it, save me the arduous task of sanding all the little nooks and crannies to put some high build primer on it. Even with a Scotch-Brite, it's going to take ages to get around all of those little bits. So instead, we're going the easy option, straight to the sandblasters, get the paint stripped off of it in all the little places.
Oh, you'll never see through that.
This is a bit full on, mate. This is a bit full on. Yeah. More or that's fine. The other side.
You want the other side?
Yeah. You can rip all that apart.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just so we've got I've got to paint it a completely different colour.
Oh right. Okay. Oh. Are you doing painting?
I'm not. This is
We've got loads of painty stuff to sell. So
painty stuff.
Yeah, like guns and shit. And stuff. He won't lower it for me. He don't even do it. I still have to fucking.
This is Mike Sandpit.
Mike Sandpit. Fucking hell.
He's got the leather ribbon. Walking them as well.
What PSI you got in here then? It must be a lot.
They're kicking out 6.5.
You might be able to get him from the outside. What, open this up? Right, let's not stand on ceremony. So, we've got a coat of primer on the fuel cap already. And we've got the heater going just to put a bit of heat into the paint so I can give it a few layers and build it up nice and neatly. And I dropped the bloody thing. Can you believe it? Had it all sandblasted, ready to go, and then I dropped it. Never mind. Just like a kick in the dick. So we got the first one in. This is a Grand Land X Nissan Vauxhall again. Same thing, we're doing waterproof breaker from JL Audio. We're doing 2 runs of 8 gauge power and earth. That's going to be extended to the back of the car to allow him to have his split charge system all correct and wired up, ready to go. So it's the 3rd one of these we've done for Virtuoso, is it? Something like that, Virtua, whatever. But I'm going to crack on with this, get this one done, and then we've got a Corsa coming in. I've started prep work on the Cube. It's missing its fuel cap. I've got to do some bits to an arch, get some filler on it, get it sanded, get it painted. But yes, all steam ahead. So you're going to have a Cube this weekend. Everybody dance now. So we've got our loom made up. There's our breaker, heat shrink, earth wire. That's ready to go through. So obviously we've got through the little bulkhead there at the back, the little yellow thing that you can see. Earth point is here. Battery terminal, breaker on there. I'm just going to start taking the glove box out, and we got, let me just get onto the other torch because this one's a bit brutal. So we got our first, I primered the thing, we've got our first guide coat on there. So this is now having a little paint job to get this one done. The same colour as the car for wifey. We'll get this done ready for the weekend. So I'll come back to you in a bit. It's all systems go, jumping between jobs, as you do. See you in a bit. Right then everyone, Vauxhall's done. Got a charging leads in. Waterproof JL breaker. Cables run back, earth over here. That one done. And then inside, they all run out the back where he wants them, just under there. So that's the last one of this, number 3. Of course, I think it's just turned up. So we're going to crack on with that. Back to you in a mo. Next in, we've got our Corsa. He's got his own speakers to go in it and his own adapters. It's the newer shape one, but I think he's managed to blow his door speakers, so we'll take these apart, get the tweeters fitted, get the mid-range fitted, and see how it sounds. Hopefully better than stock, but if I'm honest, I'm not a fan of this make. They tend to be a bit bougie. Like when you look at that, it inspires you with confidence that you've got a logo at the bottom and the middle bit they didn't even get level. Come on guys, devil is in the detail. Right, see you in a bit. Hey everyone, we're back. So there's our mid-range in its little mount. We've got our crossover stuck to the door with our tweeter output. That's for the door. And then over here on the bench, check out the fuel cap. Hey, that's a bit glossy. So much better than black. Yeah, on the bench we've got tweeters put in with some black glue, and I've got the cube out there, just some other bits and bobs I've just touched up on it. But yeah, juggling everything. Right then, there we go, there's number 2. So we've got a crossover mounted there, speakers in. This should really separate the rubber edge from the inside of the cone, because when you do up the screws it tends to tear this material, and you know the time that's going to go down the speaker. But again, the logo is not even straight, so I'm not holding out much joy for these. I've got the tweeter in, that's there. I'm going to put this one on, do a little sound test, and then more paint. Get the cube in here, get it wet flatted and polished. See you in a bit. Yeah, that works. Right, so on with the next one. See you in a bit. Right then everyone, we're coming to the close of day on God, where are we at? Thursday. Vauxhall's been picked up. Antera? Was it an Antera? I want to say an Antera. I can't remember. It wasn't a Mocha. Anyway, you know what I mean. The big power distribution thing has been picked up and gone. Cube is done. Got to wet and flat things, but basically we had damage here, a scratch on the front which is now touched in, and then we had a black fuel flap and a scuff and dent down the side of the bumper, and obviously this is now, it's painted, just let it dry, and then I can kind of flat it back and give it a polish, ready for the Whiffy, but she doesn't know it yet, so hoping we can get stuff sorted to give it to her this weekend. I'm gonna get her to take the truck to the party. We'll have the blue one down here. We'll swap the bits that we need to swap over, and she can take it away as a nice little surprise. It's blooming freezing. Temperatures dropped lots. We've had a mad old day for booking work in as well. I do need to still get back to some people, reference pricing and availability of stuff. We're back out of stereos. There are none, which is honestly a bit of a shitter. We've got a squaddy coming in tomorrow. Lovely lad, I met him today. He's got a Skoda Fabia, a VRS, and we've got to do some speakers, fit a sub and amp, head unit wiring, kind of make sure everything's all good and safe and proper. So that's tomorrow's job. I do need to do something with the Mini. We need to get over, well, I'll probably do it tonight actually. I'll probably save the video files of the audio on the visual on the RTA and take that across to BM if I get the time tomorrow. But other than that, we had a bit of a result today. Cube is looking really cool. I just need to give it a good old wash now and clean it ready for the weekend. Get a private plate on it. Right, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me a shout in the section. Let's have a conversation about something. Keep it clean, you bunch of animals. I'll see you in the morning. Ciao.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.